Ah. So I don't usually deadlift. Like that's uh that's probably the first time I've thrown 315 or more. That's the first time I've thrown 315 on the bar for a deadlift in a while, and that's the first time I've ever done more than 315 on deadlift. Like probably close to 3.5 years ago, I got told I have some kind of back disease called Scheuermann's kyphosis, and deadlift and squats always hurt my back. So the doctors, whenever they figured I had that, told me to never deadlift or squat again. And so I listened to them and kept going and going. Eventually, like, I was kind of halfway lifting, trying to not hurt my back, and my back pain just kept getting worse and worse. Like, it never got better. And then I got in the gym and started hitting back a lot. I started slow, but like, I still didn't do any heavy compound lifts. Like, until about 1.5 years ago, I actually started squatting again. And started kind of slow, maybe with just 225 on like the Smith machine or whatever. But now I'm squatting more than I ever have on a regular basis. Zero back pain. Well, I wouldn't say zero, but it's like, and I tolerate it more than I used to, so that helps, but still, like, it's not sharp pains anymore in the spot that the disease is, in my thoracic spine. It's just dull pain and soreness usually, but I can back squat really as heavy as I can go. And then there, I've literally never picked up anything heavier than 315 before. Before then, just now, and I did 365 for 5, and then had a pretty sorry attempt at 405. But I think next time I'm gonna try to actually, like, I wasn't mentally prepared for that set, and I wasn't like, I mean, obviously, I wasn't expecting to do that. But just before I was heading here, Race sent me a picture. They were heading back, and he said 6-plate dinner. They had 6 plates on each side, loaded up doing deadlift. And I was like, I think I'm gonna deadlift today for back. But I mean, I thought the 365 felt really good. I shouldn't have went for 405 maybe, but I should have done another good set of 365. But I'll get 405 next time. But yeah, like, it's crazy how I was told not to do these heavy lifts anymore because of my back. And it's ironic that these heavy lifts are what has helped my back actually even more. I think heavy rows in strengthening my upper back, heavy bent rows, which would be like a big no-no if anybody of medical authority seen me doing that. But I think that's helped me more than anything, really. Strengthening my posture, strengthening my whole back in general has helped it tremendously. But yeah, I was just kind of surprised about that deadlift session and how much I was actually able to do. I mean, just considering everything, But I'm gonna try to do a little bit of pull downs here. I would say that was a touch too heavy, but we'll adjust and we'll head again next set. It's an empty gym, which it's kind of late on a Sunday night, so figures, but it's nice because I usually don't get to do any talking between sets, but now I can. I'm still trying to really decide what I like better. The pull downs or weighted pull-ups. I've only been doing weighted pull-ups for like the last 2 back days, but I'm liking them a lot. Like, and it's really just what I'm targeting. I feel like I can target low lats, honestly, a lot more on the weighted pull-ups than I can on the pull down. And I don't really get what the difference is because you're literally just doing this movement right here. So it's got to be something with me that's altering it. Like the way that I'm doing pull-ups is just a little bit different than the technique or form I'm using on pull downs. But so far, I'm really impressed with the weighted pull-ups, which I mean, people have been doing them forever. I don't know why I haven't tried it sooner. I guess it's kind of like it's just one of those kind of sucky lifts. Like, you can't really ego lift it because you can't, especially like on a bulk, you can't just add a bunch of plates to the chain to make it like it does. It's not a lift that looks cool really, unless you're just have a lot on, obviously, but that's not me yet. But like obviously with the pull downs, you can throw on as much weight as you want, just ego lift the crap out of it. But with weighted pull-ups, you can't really do that. That's probably why I steered away from it. But yeah, pull downs are great, obviously. I'm really liking the pull-ups though. But well, I'm gonna keep going back and forth between the two. Obviously, just to switch things up. One's not really better than the other. All in all, they just do different things. So it's good to keep it switching up, and that goes kind of any lift in the gym, any movement. I'll quit yapping and I'll hit my next set. I'm gonna try to control this one more. Last one was I wasn't very happy with that last one. Okay, I cannot take credit for this movement because this is literally exactly how Race and Preston left it set up whenever they left because they hit their back day before me. But I am stealing this because I did a couple warm-up sets and it feels amazing. Like not complete isolation, but very much isolates upper back, traps, just the whole squeeze and everything Feels great. So yeah, we're gonna throw this around for a couple sets. And then I'm thinking, I've been doing a lot of like just heavy weight movement. I think I'm gonna finish out with like maybe 2 or 3 movements of squeezy mind muscle sets, and then we'll pose down, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Whew. A little too heavy. So, unrelated to this set, but I just weighed myself, and keep in mind, I'm fully clothed, and I have ate so much food today. But I just weighed 197 and a half. That's the heaviest I've ever been. And like I said, I'm fully clothed, and I've ate a lot of food today. But in terms, so take off 3 pounds, 2.5, 3 pounds, 195 without any clothes, but a full stomach. So still, as a nighttime weight, obviously, like, yeah, you're supposed to measure morning weight because it's more consistent. But in terms of just the heaviest I've ever weighed, I'd say 195 is what we just hit right there. 197 and a half if you count clothes. But yeah, it's just I was not expecting that. I stepped on the scale and I was moving the weights, and I just kept moving and kept moving. I was like, when is this gonna stop? But yeah, that's huge. So maybe, I mean, 200 nighttime weight might be more achievable than we imagined before the bulk's over. 200 morning weight, I don't see happening, but 195 morning weight, I do see happening. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing for the next however long I feel like doing this, and then just go from there. But yeah, pretty excited about that. That was perfect weight. I'm gonna do one more. I'm doing away with the straps for this one because I feel like they're getting in the way, kind of, and I'm gonna do a drop set, so it just make it easier. I'm liking the underhand grip too. I think on my drop set, I'm gonna switch to overhand. not counting those reps. Dang it. Let's do 8. So this will probably turn out to be one of my crappier videos. I just I didn't really get to hit it super hard. Just a long lift. I was talking to this guy in there for probably an hour. It was after the last set that you seen. Yeah, we talked for like an hour and my pump was gone. And then, so I did like 2 sets of lat pullovers and did some trying to get the pump back. Went to do the pose down and my phone died. So yeah, this is kind of a crappy video, but you get to see my back day. So tomorrow should be better. I'm gonna make a point to just get in here after work and hit it hard. And I'm gonna film every set and a pose down, make sure my phone's charged. But we're gonna hit it hard tomorrow. Like and then arms, like I wish I could have hit back harder today, because back is something I'm lacking. But I mean, I don't mind. Like, stuff like this isn't gonna bother me, especially right now. Just with everything, it's like break's almost over. I'm not at this gym very much longer, so I'm kind of trying to, keep positive through all this. But I've had some lifts this break where it's like I just haven't been able to hit it super hard. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for arms, and it'll be better tomorrow.